Hey everybody, it's Jim here, and we have another new guitar to go over today, a Core Paul Reed Smith guitar. I decided I want to buy one of these because they're a company that I just vibe with, man. Not just their guitars, I'm all about the way that they treat their customers, their employees, the pride they have in their work. And, you know, I even sold the Gibson 339 to get out of this, and one of the Fender Custom Shop guitars. So I'm very excited for this. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I'm supporting a brand that I really have a thing for. But you've had enough of me talking. Let's check out this Core 2022 Paul Reed Smith McCarty. Alright guys, this might be the most anticlimactic guitar review I've ever done in my whole life because this is out of this world. I don't know what else to say about it. I love that you can see the rings of the wood in the top of this finish. This, I can comfortably say, is the best looking guitar I think I've ever seen in my book, because it just looks so natural, but then it has the kind of modern appointments with the purple burst to it. This is stellar. Okay, so you have the PRS stop tail bridge here. You have 58-15 low turn core pickups. The coil split that PRS uses is on the tone knob, a three-way selector switch, and what do I have to say? This finish is absurd. All right, I forgot to do this when I initially opened the box. Let's see if it's in tune. That's hilarious. Absolutely outrageous, the fact that it's so reliable. I guess I'll address this now before we move on to the neck, but why did I pick a McCarty instead of the McCarty 594? Because that seems to be the most popular model that they offer right now outside of a custom 24, and the reason being, I wanted something that had the traditional Paul Reed Smith scale length of 25 inches. I didn't want the 25 594, something shorter that would get you more towards a Gibson style sound of an instrument. I wanted something that was just pure Paul Reed Smith through and through, so that's why I opted for the regular McCarty. Alright, moving on to the neck of this guitar. This guitar has a patterned neck profile on it, so it's not too thin, but it's not like a pattern vintage, which is a little bit chunkier. This is a very, very nice in-between. It's my favorite carve of a PRS neck. It has the old school kind of tuners that are not locking, a bone nut, and a rosewood fingerboard with what appear to be mother of pearl inlays, and they look way better than the ones that come on both the S2 and the CE24. And that's the back of the headstock here. I love this kind of plum finish on the back of this guitar. Very, very classy. Yeah, see how the light gets it? Super nice. Alright guys, as expected here, the fit and finish of this guitar are exceptional. It's such a high standard they have for their core line, and this guitar did not disappoint me in any way, shape, or form. But the most important part out of all of this is how does it play and how does it sound? And you better believe, even though we got that Tone Master, there ain't no way in hell that's what we're using to demo this. We're going right back to the Mesa Boogie, doing it old school that way. So, let's see how it goes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just finished up my first playthrough with this PRS McCarty through this amazing Mesa Boogie amp. Damn. You know, you don't play the thing for a few days, you switch to the Tone Master, which is a good amp in its own right, you go back to the Mesa and it's like, Jesus, this is so much better. But I digress. This guitar, what is it, $4,000 if you pay sticker price? Absolutely unreasonably expensive for most people, but it is insanely good. It lives up to all the things. I'm not going to sit here and run through every feature about it. This guitar, honestly, I'll get right to the point. This is the best humbucker equipped instrument that I've ever owned. It's superb and it suits me perfectly for what I like. As somebody who grew up playing Fender guitars, this feels so much more at home to me, both with the cutaway design to it and the lightweightness. It just really, it's a better fit for me than the Les Paul. Now that's not to say it's better than the Les Paul in general. We're going to be shooting those two out in a video next week or maybe early the week after that, but this is as advertised, man. It's unbelievable. Just, I'm blown away. But if there was one thing about this guitar I noticed that was a little bit different than some of the other PRS instruments that I've played, or maybe I'm just perceiving this to be so, the coil split on this one, I feel like there's a much larger volume drop when you switch into single coil mode than even on the CE24 that I had in about a week and a half ago. Now, I'm not going to be able to fully confirm that until I have another one of those guitars in, so I can do a kind of A to B of that. But for whatever reason, when I was in the single coil mode, which sounds great, by the way, these 58 LT pickups are incredible, but I definitely noticed a bit more of a drop in the volume than I was kind of used to, and that kind of surprised me a little bit. But before I tell you where I bought this guitar and why I purchased it from them, it is not lost on me that the last actual upload that I uploaded onto this YouTube channel happened to be about not panic buying guitars. This was not a panic buy. This was in the works for about 2.5 weeks before it actually got done. However, the shop is Danville Music. I will leave a link to them down below. I don't have a promo code. They didn't give me any special treatment. They actually offered me this guitar lower than the retail price on Reverb, just because I was watching it, and so I decided to reach out to them directly. I gave them a call and ended up working out a really good deal. They're cool dudes over there, so I would absolutely recommend checking them out. They carry a bunch of other stuff too, so I like small businesses. You guys know that, and I feel like it's good to pay it forward. When somebody treats me good, I might as well give them a drop, even if I don't get a dime out of it. But that's all I have for you guys today. You're going to be seeing a lot of this guitar. As you can see, it kind of matches the Audiomo logo. Love purple guitars. So this is everything I wanted and a little bit more. If you enjoy the content on this channel, please leave a like, comment, let me know what you think about these. I know a lot of people either love or loathe PRS guitars. I don't mind whichever camp you're in. All I know is I'm really happy. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow for another guitar related video. Take it easy, everybody.